What's going on, YouTube? Sorry it's been a couple days since I've done some recording. I'm actually fixing my camera right now because you're looking at the guy. I'm just kidding. So I have a couple updates to do. So today should be Wednesday. I just got home from a work trip to Columbus. I had to go up there for a couple days for some educator training. But we've had a lot of updates. So on Saturday, I had the day off, and I decided to enter into a remote duel, my first remote duel. And I want to run through that a little bit, and then I want to talk about the UK Nationals and some other stuff. So we're going to be doing a weekend review on Wednesday. Sorry it's a little late. So we're going to start with the remote duel. It was 8 rounds. I did drop after 6 because I was 3-3 after 6, and you're not going to guess that. I played Runic Stun. Actually, the deck played amazing, and I'm going to go through everything, let you know what was still great, what I've changed, and you'll be having an updated deck list here pretty soon. So round 1, I was at table 38. I played Snake Eye Cash, and I won that 2-0. I won the die roll. So game 1, Synchro Zone equals Scoop. Game 2, because of the side, you all know I'm playing Soul Absorption. My life points got all the way up to 21,200, and they just couldn't recover. It was a great game, great person to play against. Honestly, really good round 1. Round 2, I played Lab at table 9. Not easy, but 2-0 dub. Super quick. He recognized game 1. We went back and forth a couple times. I had Messenger of Peace out, and he couldn't really do anything, so he scooped game 1. Game 2, I ended up flipping Synchro Zone. Again, had 11,000 life points because of Soul Absorption to his 4,000 with Solemn Judgment. Round 3 is not where I'm happy. I punted round 3, just being honest with you. So game 1, I lost. It took some time, took 22 minutes or so. Game 1. Game 2, I completely punted. So I sided in and sort of smokescreen made him go first. He was playing pure Snake Eye. I was on Runic Stun. I felt I had a pretty good shot, and I did. I played through everything, played through the Hope Harbinger, played through everything I was supposed to play through. I wish I could record remote duels for you all. It would have been a great experience. But played through everything, and then I punted. I activated D-Fisher and then Duality, digging for that evenly, which I hit instead of activating Duality before the D-Fisher. I guess I was worried about Droll, which I shouldn't have been. I was trying to clear the board with the evenly, and I had enough resources, but I screwed it up. So round 3 was a loss. I was at table 10 against Pure Snake Eye. Round 4, he ended up being at table 1, and he played really well the entire event. And I learned some new things. If you're playing the Melodious Voiceless Voice, or if you're playing Melodious in general, and you activate Concerto, even with D-Fisher up, the one in the Spell and Trap zone is treated as a Spell and Trap, and will go to the extra deck regardless of D-Fisher being up. That's a ruling that I was unaware of. The situation came up, I had D-Fisher, and he had an Ash Blossom attached as a Spell and Trap, and it still went to the grave and not banished, and a judge was called, and that's correct. Round 4, I played Tenpai. We went to game 3. Game 1, I punted, and it was because I was still upset with myself about the Snake Eye match, but I have it in my notes, punt, and that sucks. Game 2, I had Messenger of Peace. He had Duster Lightning Storm, and it just didn't matter. I had enough resources to not worry about either one of them. And then game 3, he opens double... double Cosmic. And I opened Solemn Judgment, Grave. It just... Double Cosmic goes too much, just being honest. Round 5 was a dub. It was a Tenpai matchup again. Again, this guy was super understanding. Like, he didn't want to go into time. So game 1, I established a board. He just couldn't attack over Messenger of Peace. And we went from there. I won game 1. Game 2, I pretty much decked him out very quickly. 2-turn deck out, actually. Like, 1, 2, actually 3-turn deck out. Super good guy. He had played it before, but was playing Tenpai. And Tenpai is not a buy with Runic Stun, but Tenpai is not that bad either. And then round 6 was pure Melodious. We went into time. Game 1, he set up a huge board. I just tried to whittle it down as much as possible. Melodious is probably one of the worst matchups for Runic Sun because they want to target, we want to target, and Melodious just says you can't. So game 1, I ended up putting Baguska on board and decking him out. Game 2, I lost. He made me go first game 2, and he double evenly me. And then game 3, I lost because of life points. I'm not going to call that a punt. I did side in the Solemn Judgment. I did have the Soul Absorption up with some ways to gain life points, but I still felt like Judgment was the correct call, so I left it in. So that was my first remote duel experience. I went 3-3 drop. My little brother went 3-4-1, and we had somebody else, Connor. He went 6-2 and finished 9th overall. Shout out to Connor, doing a great job. Branded won the event for the remote duel, as well as, now we're on to the UK Championship 2024. Branded ended up beating Jessica in the finals with the Plant Link, and at that point, Jessica was actually undefeated, I think 13-0, just being honest. So they were playing the Ragnaraka Plant Link. It's a really weird deck. It's a 60-card deck. Extra deck's sort of odd. Side deck's pretty good. I like it a lot, believe it or not, because you have so many targets in main when you're playing 60. From what I understand, the deck just cycles through the resources, so you never really have to worry about it. But shout out to Elam. Double puppet locked for the win. I'm going to adjust my camera here again. Double puppet locked for the win. I mean, everybody's talking about ban Sanctifier. I'm still on the we need to ban Puppet, but I mean, I will say Robinson also played the Droplet, so it is what it is. You just didn't draw the out. It sucks. I'm sorry. You still got second place from UK National Championship. That's huge. Top 4, we had Pure Snake Eye. We had Lab in top 4. Let me see, do we have the Snake Eye list? No Snake Eye list? No Snake Eye list. We had Lab in top 4 again. Everybody's on the backjack. I like the backjack. This guy played... I'm going to click over here. He played a weird trap, I thought. Right here. Simultaneous Equation Cannons. Banish 1 fusion monster and 2 Xyz with the same rank from your extra, whose combined level and ranks equal the total number of cards in both players' hand and on the field. Then you can apply this effect. Return 2 of your banished monsters from the extra deck to the extra deck. 1 Xyz, 1 fusion, whose combined levels equal the level or rank of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Then banish all cards they control. That card is nutty. I read it prior to this, but it's really niche and really weird. But obviously it worked, getting a top 4 in Nationals. We had Kieran Bowers finished 5th. We had 4 out of the top 8 were Snake Eye. And sorry, my headset died. 4 out of the top 8 were Snake Eye. And Tempai did get 1 in the top 8. I played the 2 Tempai. I thought it was really good, but I'll just be honest with you. I think the planet in the main is the right call for Tempai. I think if you can fit Cross out, Fenrir, and Droplet, the deck is amazing. Just not for me. Castira Snake Eye made top 16. We don't have the list there. Fire King Snake Eye made top 16. Pure Snake Eye, Plant Link, Ragnaraka, 60 card. Looks like almost the exact same list as Jessica. The only voiceless player in top 16. I would really like to see that, but we don't have it right now. 4 Tempai's made top 16. Snake Eye, Cash, Fire King Snake Eye, Fire King Snake Eye, Snake Eye, voiceless. So this one looks like the Melodious voiceless. It is, and this is almost the exact list that's on my already uploaded to the channel. They're not playing Droplet. They are choosing to play the Mourners, and they're not playing Eclipse. But everything else looks to be exactly the same. Even the extra looks to be. The side deck, though, has got a little bit of spice in it. I'm a big fan of Econ, just being honest, but I think Book of Eclipse does the same thing. And you can still ritual summon a face down low for the entire tribute. So, Brandy Chimera made top 32. We had a Pure Cash, more Tempai. So over in the UK, we had lots of Tempai make top 32, which I was sort of surprised about. And we can actually go all the way to top 64. So top 64, you're only looking at 3 to 4 voiceless. Voiceless 5 in top 64. Tempai had 15 in top 64. Snake Eye, now I'm going to be honest here, I'm not counting just Pure. Snake Eye had 23, 26. 2 of the Cashtira were Snake Eye, I believe. No, 1. We had 1 Snake Eye cache. None, actually. I'm sorry. So we had about 26 Snake Eye decks. Nah, there it is. But they're considering it Snake Eye, so that's good. About 26 Snake Eye decks make the top 64. That's still insane to me. Shout out to the one guy playing Unchained who made it. Shout out to I think it was only the one guy playing Pearly. We had the guy down here on Lightsworn, Bestial Lightsworns, that made top 64. Fur Hire, Sprite Runic Fur Hire was really random in this event. I'm cooking up a Sprite list. I've already told you all that. Hopefully here in the next couple weeks we have that for you. We had somebody Melodious make top 32. But other than that, again, this was just another Snake Eye controlled major event. It's getting frustrating. I will say only 1 Snake Eye made top 4, and the problem is still half of the top 8 was Snake Eye. So I really appreciate all the love and support. Again, I'm really sorry that we're not putting out the weekend review until Wednesday. I had some training to take care of in Columbus, but I appreciate you watching. Thanks for supporting. Keep going. 2 more days to go this week. Hopefully we'll have some good content for you. I appreciate you. See you next time.